power to the people.
All power to the people.
I said all power to the people.
All power to the people.
Okay. I'm good, right? I'm so glad to see you here. Because if ever there was a time when we need to make that slogan, that war cry, real, that time is now. I don't want nobody out here to be confused or mixed up about the danger that we are facing right now. See, black people know this danger. The reason why we know this danger is because we remember 1877. We remember when the fascists in the South came into power. And we remember how they ruled us under Jim Crow, damn near 100 years. We remember how we had to start damn near a second revolution in the 60s to get a little bit of air. So we know who these people are. They're part of that white backlash that's been going on in America ever since there's been in America. Every time they see black people making a little progress, here they come with the bullshit. Every time. And so what happened in 2020? What happened in 2020? What happened in 2020 is we had the largest black-led rebellion in U.S. history. That's what happened in 2020. What happened in 2020 is we had 26 million people out. Now that's their count. Probably had 30 million. 26 million people out in 50 different states. In all of the major cities in all of those 50 states. Protesting, demonstrating, demanding community control of the police, demanding defund the police, demanding abolition of the police. These demands have been our demands for years. But in 2020, these demands became the demands of the masses. So we took a leap forward. We didn't take no step forward, we took a leap forward. So we closed the decade. We closed the second decade of the 20th century with the largest rebellion in U.S. history led by black people outside the Civil War, and we didn't lead that one. So what happens in 2021? In 2021, we have a white-led, a white supremacist-led revolt commanded by the President of the United States. Inside job. That's what we had. I know my time is about up. So, this is important because this was a counter-revolution before the revolution. That's what this was. These people are white supremacists and they're fascists. Which means if they take power, if they get in power, no, let me change that around. Because they was already in power. Yeah, that's what Trump is. Everything I just said, that's what Trump is. So they already had the highest seat of power in the land. They lost that because of black and brown people. They lost that because the voter turnout of black and brown people. So this thing that happened in D.C. on January the 6th, this was a revolt to disenfranchise millions of black and brown voters. That's what this was. And to bring in a new era of a different kind of Jim Crow. A fascist terrorism. We got to stop this.
Yes.
Now who is we? Who is everybody that ain't them? That's what we is. This got to be a big ass we. This can't be just we black folks or we brown folks. It's got to be a big we. It's got to be everybody that ain't with them. They got to be with us. We got to stop this. They let them people go home. They went there and preached the Capitol. And they let them go home before they even started arresting people. If it would have been Black Lives Matter, they'd have died on the steps. Because they would have shot them. And everybody is saying this. All the news companies are saying this and whatnot. But let's make this shit real. Let's not just say it. We got to defeat these people. I ain't got no problem with locking up the fashion. I ain't got no problem with taking their rights away from them.
That's right.
No problem. Now, if you got a problem with that, then step the hell away from me right now. We have got to bring these people down.
Yeah.
We have got to fight them until we end them. I fought their fathers. I fought their fathers before them, and my ancestors fought their fathers before them. This ain't no shit to do to us. We're gonna fight them. All right? I said CPAC, you said fight back. D-back! 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 D-back!